Hello, hello, and welcome to Season 2 of the Plan C Ocean Interventions to Address Climate Change podcast. I'm Anna Madlener.
And I'm Will Burns, and we have an exciting announcement to make. This podcast is now a co-production of the Carbon to Sea Initiative and American University's Institute for Responsible Carbon Removal.
I'm super excited. It's going to be awesome. The Carbon to Sea Initiative is a nonprofit initiative with a mission to evaluate ocean alkalinity enhancement as a viable pathway to repair historic carbon pollution. And since a couple of months ago, I'm working full-time for Carbon to Sea, scoping out and managing our monitoring, reporting, and verification related funding opportunities and programs, and really excited to also be officially hosting this podcast with you, Will. Continuing to host this podcast with you.
Yeah, it'll be great to have you back. And the Institute for Responsible Carbon Removal's research center at American University in Washington, D.C. We're dedicated to assessing the social, legal, ethical, and political implications of carbon removal technologies and practices. We were founded in 2018. It's a spin-off of a research organization that Simon Nicholson and I established in 2013, which was called the Forum for Climate Engineering Assessment.
Yeah, and I think together both of our organizations really sort of marry this complex interweb in the marine carbon space, which is policy and science and engineering and research. And we've already covered a lot of those topics in season 1. And I would be curious to hear what some of your highlights were from season 1, Will.
Well, it was an interesting season. I guess two top line highlights for me. The first was probably not a surprise in terms of monitoring, reporting, and verification, MRV, right? Every CDR nerd's dream.
Our favorite topic.
Exactly. And, I think probably not without surprise, we learned that MRV remains a daunting challenge. At the same time, I'm heartened by the fact that there's some extremely competent people trying to grapple with this issue, and there's some interesting and innovative approaches that are being deployed now. So this next season will be a good opportunity, I'm sure, among other things, to revisit that theme. And then, of course, my favorite theme always is anything legal or regulatory. And I thought what we learned from a lot of our guests was that the regulatory sector in MCDR is matured a bit in the past year, but there remains a lot of interstices, and the contours of regulation domestically and internationally remains contested in a number of fora.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And just to add, some of my highlights were definitely hearing about the intricate challenges and sort of candid stories from some of the companies themselves who are trying to do this in real life. And additionally, by the diversity of our guests, I think we saw that there is an incredible pace at which both the science and the engineering and the research, the companies are moving forward. And I'm really excited to sort of explore that topic a bit more in this new season. So what can we expect from this new season, Will?
Well, this season, we're going to have many guests lined up to talk about the evolution of the field of MCDR. And I suspect we may even have some guests that talk about solar radiation management in the context of ocean-based approaches. But most of the time, we're going to focus on CDR. Our guests are going to range from Rory Jacobson at the Department of Energy to new and upcoming marine carbon removal startups like Banyu Carbon, as well as some returning guests who will update us on their progress from 2022 and 2023 until now.
Yeah, with that, I'm really excited to kick this new season off and welcome back guests from before, as well as welcoming new listeners. And as always, please be sure to subscribe using your favorite podcast service.
I think we'll have a lot to share with you this season. I hope a lot of you will join us.